Right, folks, cell and developmental biologist Dr. Annabelle Morgan, wife of Grammy Award-winning artist Gramps Morgan, she will share a very personal story about using custom-made medication to save her son's life and her plans to use this knowledge of medicine to save the lives of other chronically ill patients in Jamaica. Dr. Morgan, welcome to Smile. How are you?
Good. Happy to be here, Neville. Thank you for having me. How are you today?
Can't complain. Give thanks. What's going on in Nashville? Is it snowing? Is it cold? Is it warm? What's happening in Nashville?
It's warming up. We had some very cold weather, untraditional to Nashville, so the whole city shut down. Very little snow, but music is still playing and bells are still ringing, and Nashville is still Music City, so all is well here.
Fantastic. Tell me about your work. I read what you do, but how do you do what you do? Tell me about your work.
Well, I'm a cell and developmental biologist. So we work in cellular systems, any cell type you can imagine, from cardiac cells to brain cells. And we look at them in its infancy and, of course, when abnormalities occur. We then take the next step and look at them in animals. Now you have 3D printing models. And I'm more concerned about how that all translates into a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what went on with your son, why you needed to come up with something a little different from traditional medicine. What was going on with your son?
So our son, Gramps and I's first child, he had a stroke and was having over 200 seizures a day. He ended up having to have 40% of his brain removed at 5 weeks old as a baby. And he was predicted to be paralyzed on the right side of his body, never eat on his own, basically be very mentally challenged. So I developed a medicine for him at the age of 6 months old. I took him off all traditional medications. I scientifically tailored a CBD, and today Macario is 6 years old in first grade and has no developmental deficits as a normal child. 200
seizures a day?
Yes, sir, and missing 40% of his brain.
And I suspect, because one of my grandkids, he has, epilepsy, he has seizures, and I was told that every time he had a seizure, he could die. And he took something like 14 tablets a day or something like that. So where did this come from? How did you know where to go outside of traditional medicine?